Every dollar that you earn and or save can be used to pay for your everyday purchases. But did you know that you can actually make money just by buying your everyday purchases? I'll show you how coming up next. Hi, this is Crystal with Frugal in Carolina, and I'm so glad that you are stopping by the channel. If this is your first time stopping up by the channel, I greatly appreciate it, and I hope the information is helpful. And if you are returning to the channel, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I appreciate you for coming back as well. I hope that this information that I present to you will be helpful to you as well. Now, what I mentioned in the intro is making money with groceries. And believe it or not, there is an app on your phone that you can download to be able to make money. Now, that app is called Ibotta, like Ibotta, Ibotta, as in I bought an object, I bought this, I bought that. The name of the app is Ibotta. So I have used this app for almost going on 4 years now, and my savings overall in the past 4 years, almost close to 4 years, has been probably upwards of $300 or $400. So that may not seem like a lot to everybody, but every little bit helps. And I'm going to show you how that you can do the same thing. If not, do more than what I've been able to save in these past 4 years. Now, as we move on to the next portion of the video, I will explain to you a few helpful tips that may help you in saving the most money using the Ibotta app. Now, here are some tips that I wanted to provide before you even get started with using the Ibotta app. First tip is if you buy store branded items for groceries, Ibotta may not be worth using. Most of the cash back rebates that they offer in the app are for name brand items. So if you know you rarely use name brand items or you purchase name brand items, this might not be the app for you. Now, every now and then they will provide a rebate on particular item where it doesn't matter whether you purchase the store brand or if you purchase a name brand. If you purchase laundry detergent, they may have a rebate where you can get back 10 cents for that particular laundry brand that you purchase. And again, it doesn't matter if it is store branded or name brand. But it's those rebates are few and far between on the app. That's not something that they offer. And I believe that they are pushing consumers to buy more name brand products. That way, one, that particular name brand could be more recognized. And if it is a consumer's first time buying that particular name brand, that may be something that may be an introduction for them to utilize that particular product if that is their first time. So I I that's my belief on why they offer more name brands. I'm not saying that it is, but I believe that to introduce some of these name brands that may not be recognizable by the majority of consumers, that may be a way to introduce them to a particular brand where they can get a little bit of a rebate back. You try the product, see if they like it, and then continue using the product. By all means, um, that's not for you to go strictly name brand products. If you know your budget is to get store brand products, continue to do what's best for your bottom line, for your household. But I just want to make you aware that if you use store brand products, again, this app may not be for you as far as for groceries. Now, the second tip I want to provide is that Ibotta is not only used for groceries, but you can also use it at other retail stores such as JCPenney, Kohl's, or Barnes and Noble. Those are just three examples. I personally have used Ibotta with Kohl's because I've purchased items from Kohl's um, late last year. Now, I was able to link my Kohl's account in the Ibotta app to make sure I was receiving the rebates that were offered at that time. But I had to first select that particular rebate that was being offered. And there is a way that you can link your um, that store retail that retail store account to your Ibotta account, so you can ensure that once that purchase is made, you will be able to get those rebates. And I'll show you later on in the video. But just to make you aware, it's not just for groceries, but it is for other retail stores where you can receive those cashback rebates. Third tip I wanted to provide is the cashback that you do receive can be applied to gift cards or directly deposited into a banking account. That includes PayPal. If you do decide to get a lot of rebates, the minimum where you will be able to withdraw is $20. Regardless if you hit the $20 threshold to make a withdrawal from your Ibotta account, you can deposit that onto a gift card. And there's various gift cards that they offer um, on the Ibotta website. You just have to go through and see what you like. I will say is various retail stores, your big box stores such as Walmart, Target, and maybe a few grocery stores. I'm not mistaken, but there's a list that you can scroll through just to see if you shop at a particular store and you want to utilize the accrued rebates. You can apply that to that particular gift card, or you can request to deposit that those rebates into a banking account. And again, that includes PayPal. The only difference is the timing of when you will receive that withdrawal. If you decide to do a deposit into your banking account, it may take 1 to 3 business days, versus if you decide to withdraw your rebates, your accrued rebates to a gift card, it may take up to 24 hours to apply to a gift card. Can take sooner than that, but most of the time it can take up to 24 hours. Now you'll see again later on in the video that I will use the rebates that I was able to accrue onto a Walmart gift card. Now the fourth tip I wanted to provide is you make a list of what you need and then find the available Ibotta cashback offers for what's on your list. And this is the most tedious part of it. It goes back to the first tip that I offered. Sometimes with if you're a shopper that just shops store brands, this might not be the ideal app for you to use. But if you do want to use it, not just for groceries, but for other retail stores that offer rebates in the Ibotta app, just make out a list of what you need, compare it to the Ibotta cashback offers that are available for that particular retail store, and go from there. And again, it does take time. When I do this, I mostly do it for buying groceries. And I'm very detailed oriented. So it does take me a little bit of time. It may take me 30 minutes, may take me an hour, depends on how many items that I need to purchase for groceries. So when you're comparing your list to the available Ibotta rebates, know what you need. See if there are available cashback offers that match what you need. And if there are no offers that match, work backwards in finding deals. For example, if you see a lot of Ibotta cashback rebates for if you go to Publix, try to see if there are rebates to what you need and then substitute that for a different brand. If you use, for example, if you use Prego spaghetti sauce and you use, and then they have a rebate for ragu. If it makes sense in your budget and is worthwhile to get the rebates, you can work backwards and apply the select the rebate for the ragu sauce. That way you're getting what you need, but it may be another brand than you normally would use. The fifth tip I wanted to provide is that you will not get rich by matching the items you need with Ibotta cashback offers. As I stated, I've been using the Ibotta app for almost 4 years now. My lifetime savings that I've been able to um, get back in the form of rebates is close to $400. That may not seem like a lot to anybody, but every little bit helps as far as the cashback rebates. And that money can come in handy. For example, if you need gas or if you need to purchase some food and if you request to deposit your rebates um, onto a gift card for a particular store, that could that will pay for that may pay for an item that you need at a particular store. Again, for the Walmart example, once I was able to um, purchase the items and finalize my order because I used Walmart.com, I was able to get almost $30 back in um, cash back. Um, and I just selected Walmart gift card because I wanted the proceeds of the rebates to go onto a Walmart gift card. And thankfully, there is a Walmart fuel station at my local Walmart. So, and if you know, you can utilize um, gift cards at a Walmart fuel station. So that's what I did. I turned around, made my purchase, requested that money to go onto a Walmart gift card. And once it was available on that gift card, and they'll send you a email stating that it's ready when the funds becomes available, I just save that gift card onto the walmart.com app. And again, just a side note, if you do have a Walmart .com account and you do have a Walmart fuel station close to you, you'll get 10% off, or excuse me, not 10%, 10 cents off if you're a Walmart Plus member. Again, if you have a Walmart fuel station close to you, or you know you're going to be close by a Walmart fuel station, and you have a Walmart.com account, and you're signed up for Walmart Plus, you get 10 cents off per gallon for the, if you have a stored card on your Walmart.com account, or if you have a stored gift card, Walmart gift card that is, where you can save some money off of your gas. So that's just a side note um, to the tips that I have for using Ibotta. Now, on the screen, you do see a referral code and the link if you want to sign up to um, get some extra cash on top of your rebates that you were able to find. Now, the referral code I'm going to put in the description box of this video. The link, and I'm not going to spell out the entire link. It'll be on the screen. It'll also be on in the description box of this video again. The code that you want to use in order to get that extra cash on top of the cashback rebates that you do find will be BIDGJDU. That's B as in boy, I as in ice, D as in dog, G as in George, J as in John, D as in dog, U as an umbrella. And that will again be in the description box, that referral code and that link that you can click on to be able to receive extra money on top of the rebates that you're able to find in the app. So you do have to download the app, and then you'll use that code to get started on getting the extra money for being referred by me for the Ibotta app. Now, I do have to be completely transparent. When you use the app and you are able to upload your first receipt in the Ibotta app, you'll get an additional $5 on top of any rebates you were able to find for your purchase or your purchases. And when you get $5, I get 10. So it may not seem a little fair, but Ibotta make the rules, not me. So it is a win-win situation in the whole. When you're looking at it holistically, we're both getting paid. I just get a little bit more for referring people to use the apps. And again, I'm not knocking Ibotta. Ibotta has been good to me when I've been short on money and I needed to have an extra few dollars in my pocket, or if I needed to get gas. It has been great. So I wanted to pass on that so you'll be aware of um, the extra incentive by using my referral code and the link where you can sign up to get your extra money. So you receive 10, excuse me, I receive 10, you'll get $5 on top of any rebates that you're able um, to receive from your purchase or your purchases. Now we're moving into the actual steps on how you can make money using the Ibotta app. Now the first step is to make a list. For this example, for the video, I wrote down what I needed and what offers match what I needed. Well, actually, I take that back. I didn't write down what I needed. I actually looked at the rebates first to see what I can purchase, and if that was something that I could use for my household, I just wrote it down to the left side of the page and then kind of calculated how many times I could purchase it to get the max amount of a rebate. Now, in Ibotta, you can have, you can purchase um, multiple of one items. Most of the time, Ibotta will allow a shopper to purchase one item up to 5 times. Say, for example, one of the items that I purchased was Smart Foods popcorn. They were offering a rebate for 75 cents back per bag of popcorn. And it will also state in the app the certain variety that you need to purchase. For this example, I was able to purchase the white cheddar popcorn as well as the flaming hot Cheeto flavored um, popcorn. So I purchased a few of those, a few of the each type of the variety. Um, and in the app, it stated I can purchase either variety up to 5 times. So that means 75 cents back times five, that's $3.75 that I can get back on 5 bags of the popcorn. Just so happened, I looked in the Walmart.com website when I was making my list and doing my research, and they were offering, they had rollback prices for each variety. They were $3. So I think I purchased maybe about 3 or 4 because I do love popcorn. So don't judge, okay? Because I like my popcorn. So I was able to get a few bags of popcorn, and I had the opportunity to be able to get up to $3.75 back in rebates for just purchasing up to 5 bags of the popcorn. So you first want to make a list of what you need and kind of match it with the rebates that's offered for that particular item rather. Now remember I stated earlier in the video that if you can't find the rebates to what you have listed, what you need to get, work backwards. See what you can be able to get as far as rebates. And if you are able to find something that you need, or if you um, like store brands, maybe you can possibly substitute that store brand item to an item where Ibotta is offering cash back on. And I used the example earlier of spaghetti sauce. The Prego sauce, if you usually use Prego and they have an offer for ragu, substitute that where you can be able to utilize to get that cash back on spaghetti sauce. You know you need spaghetti sauce if you're going to eat spaghetti, or you want to use spaghetti sauce for any other reason in your for preparing meals. That way you can get what you need, use a particular name brand, and get the cash back. And again, you only use the rebate if you are able to substitute it. Use it if it's in your budget. Now, don't do anything that's going to really stretch your budget. You're already starting off well when you're writing a list. Now, if you find that the rebate is on a particular item that you need and that's not something that you've budgeted, don't do it. Now, by no means am I telling you to stretch out your budget and go beyond your budget. Be mindful of your budget. Only substitute if you are able, if it is reasonable for you to substitute um, the item that Ibotta has the cash back offer for something that you need. So, again, first step, make your list to know what you need, or if even if you do make the list, work backwards to see if you can get the most from the rebates that Ibotta is offering to what you need in your household. The second step of using Ibotta to make money with your purchases is to ensure that you are saving the cashback rebates for the store you want to shop. For example, I was going through Walmart.com to make my online purchase. I had to link my Walmart.com account with my Ibotta account. So with the items that I wanted to purchase, once I purchased those items, those rebates would automatically be, I guess, accounted for um, towards the um, rebates that I can withdraw. Now, I will say, based on my experience, this works when you are able to link your online accounts with Ibotta, but you have to link it with Ibotta first to ensure that once your purchase has been made, those rebates will be applied towards your balance. Now, keep in mind, you still have to have the meet the minimum of $20. So if you have $15 worth of rebates from items that you've purchased from either one store or various stores, you still aren't able to withdraw that money. You have to have at least $20 in rebates in order to cash out either onto a gift card or deposit it into your banking account. So I used my Walmart.com account, linked it with my Ibotta account, and I saved the items that had rebates on had rebates available in Ibotta to ensure that though the amounts that I was getting back for those items that I purchased would automatically transfer um, towards in the account, in the Ibotta account, showing that I was able to accrue the rebates. Now it works a little differently if you are going in store and shopping. What you'll have to do in the Ibotta um, app is that you'll have to just save the items that you know you're going to purchase in order to receive that rebate offer. Once you complete your in-store purchase, you'll get your receipt, and Ibotta will prompt you to upload that receipt. So when it scans the barcode on the receipt, or depending on if that particular store has a barcode where you can scan, I'm just using Walmart as an example because I know that they have a barcode where you can scan if you don't make the purchases online. You can scan that barcode. Ibotta will match up what the items that you say that were offering rebates to the items that you actually purchase. Another good thing about Ibotta is that you can actually scan the item. If you've already saved it in the Ibotta app, you can scan that barcode that you are planning on purchasing to ensure that you get that cash back and it matches the cash back offer um, that's in Ibotta. For example, we'll use the spaghetti sauce. Um, if you are used to purchasing Prego, and there's a rebate that's being offered for ragu. There's certain varieties of ragu that you can purchase if there was a rebate offered in Ibotta. You can get the garden combination. You can get this just a regular meat sauce. You can get the 3 or 5 cheese spaghetti sauce. You can get any other variety. You can scan that barcode on the ragu sauce bottle to ensure that it matches the offer that's available for ragu in Ibotta, and it will say barcode not match or barcode matches or something to that extent. So if it states barcode doesn't match, put that bottle back, find the bottle that matches the offer that's in Ibotta, double click, or not click, but scan the barcode to ensure that that second bottle that you picked up matches the offer in Ibotta. If it says barcode matches, then you're good. You know that you're on your way to getting the um, the rebate that you selected. So if all else, make sure that you are saving the offers that provides a rebate in the Ibotta app. So regardless if you're purchasing online or if you are making an in-store purchase and you plan on uploading that receipt to Ibotta, Ibotta will automatically match it um, to ensure that you are able to get the total amount of rebates that you saved in the app. Step 3 of this process is to compare your list to the items where you can possibly receive the rebates. Now, remember when I stated in the prior step, step 2, where I mentioned making sure that you save those offers in the Ibotta app. So as you look at the screen, you see that I'm maneuvering around the screen, and you may see some green check marks by the items that are saved. That's the indication that you have saved it um, in the app, so you'll know what items to get. Also, in addition to the green check marks, you'll also see to the side where it has a running total of how many offers that you save, and it will have a picture of each item that has those corresponding offers. So in this step, you want to make sure that you have saved and you're comparing to make sure that you want to purchase the items that you are going to purchase matches what you've saved in the app. Um, and that's about all for step 3, but you'll see, I just kind of want to go over some of the things that you see on your screen. And I apologize in advance. I was trying to do this voiceover, and the voiceover may not necessarily match um, the maneuvering of my mouse to the certain sections. But just to kind of give an idea of what you see on your screen and what you're going to see if you're wanting to match up offers to what you're wanting to purchase. To the left of the screen, you'll see that you can categorize it by dry foods, canned goods, pet foods, and it's not necessarily just foods. You can actually purchase household goods like detergent, soap, if there's a offer for soap, things of that nature. So there are certain categories if you are just wanting to find rebates for meats. I believe that there is a section to the left where you can select any rebates for a particular store that you're looking to purchase, and it will categorize any rebates for meats that may be available. So to the left of the screen, you'll see you can select, so you won't have a broad um, number of items on your screen. You can just narrow it down to what you're looking for and what category that you're looking to buy from. In the middle of the screen, you'll see the actual items that are have those cashback rebates. And again, if you notice like a green circle with a check mark in it, a white check mark, those are the items that I have saved that on in Ibotta, where I can get the items where I know that I'll have the items that I saved in the app. And it'll to your right of the screen, it'll keep a running total of those items that you have saved, as well as provide a picture of what you're looking for if you are kind of comparing on the particular website that you're purchasing. Again, for this example, I was using my Walmart.com account. So I would copy the particular description of the item onto Walmart.com to make sure that I was purchasing that item. So there was no question in what amount that I would get back for that particular item, or if I was able to purchase multiple of that one item, I'll know how much to expect back in the rebates of the items that I purchased, of that one particular item if I bought multiples. So this is just a screen that kind of gives you an idea of what to expect, how to categorize what you're looking for as far as the rebates, and what has actually been saved in the center, along with a picture description as well as to your right a running total of the rebates that you have saved, as well as some more pictures to ensure that you are getting the right item. I wanted to point out the image on the screen. Now, what you see is an item that qualifies for Ibotta rebates and Walmart Cash. Now, Walmart Cash is internal to Walmart, where it's something similar to Ibotta. It's just rebates that Walmart offers for a particular item, and then you can use that Walmart Cash towards other items that you want to purchase in the store. I believe you can use it in items that you want to purchase in the Walmart fuel station if you have one close to you. But the Kraft cheese singles is an item where it was eligible for both Ibotta rebates as well as Walmart cash. What I want to emphasize is that the Ibotta rebates and the store sponsor rebates, such as the Walmart cash, are not the same, nor can they be combined. It's either or in this situation. Now, if you're wanting to use so much Ibotta rebates, if you were able to get that saved in the app, and you have some items that may not qualify for Ibotta, but Walmart Cash offers Walmart Cash for that particular item, then sure, you can split it up within one purchase. It doesn't have to be strictly Ibotta rebates or strictly Walmart Cash. If you know that you shop at Walmart, and if a particular item has Walmart Cash that's offered for it, I would say go for it. Use that, because it's Walmart. You're gonna always meet something at Walmart where you can apply that Walmart Cash to. But in this instance, you cannot use both the Ibotta rebates and the store sponsored rebates, such as Walmart Cash. Step 4 of this process is to finalize your purchase, and that of course includes paying for your purchase. I've tried my best to differentiate how the process works if you were to strictly do online ordering compared to in-store purchases. But for this, um, I just want to emphasize that if you're placed your online purchase, you would have saved the items that have the Ibotta rebates in the Ibotta app. You would have linked that online account, whether it's Walmart, whether it's a department store, whether it's another grocery store chain. You would have needed to, not necessarily wanted, but needed to link your account, link your online account to that particular store, to your Ibotta account, to ensure that whatever rebates you were able to find in Ibotta would automatically recognize the items that you purchased for your online purchase. For in-store purchase, you still would have saved those items in the corresponding rebates in Ibotta, for the exception of after you make that in-store purchase, you would take your receipt. Ibotta will prompt you to either scan a barcode on the receipt or upload the receipt, so the app will recognize the items that you purchased in store matches up with what the rebate offers that were saved in the app. Okay, the final step of this shopping with Ibotta process is waiting for the dough. And again, I do apologize. I'm trying to get the voiceover to match what you see on the screen, but I believe the savings that I was able to receive was $29.43. I can't really see that particular screen, but I know that there is a screen that shows how much of a savings that I was able to receive. So it took me around an hour to receive it. But again, it can take up to 24 hours. for you to receive your rebates. So do keep that in mind. It can take up to 24 hours once you request the withdrawal, and the withdrawal minimum has to be at least $20. The If you have that minimum, if you want to cash out onto a gift card or deposit it into your banking account or PayPal account, you can do that. It will take longer if you choose the option for a banking account or to receive the rebates in your PayPal, but you still will receive it. 1 to 3 business days is the amount of time that it will usually take for deposit into your account. So I just want to say thank you. I know this is one of my longer videos that I've posted on YouTube, and I appreciate you just sticking with me to the end. I know this video is probably nearly 50 minutes, if not an hour. So if there was something that you didn't understand, um, feel free to rewind, play it back, take notes, because that's what this video is for. I want you to make sure that you're getting the most out of purchasing your everyday purchases, especially groceries. And I just thought that using Ibotta would be a great way to earn money while you're purchasing your everyday needs, such as groceries. So definitely feel free to rewind, play back, see if there's something that you didn't quite understand, or even if you have questions about this video, about a certain process, or it was a certain concept that I didn't really explain well and you want some clarity, feel free to drop me an email. It's frugalincarolina@gmail.com. That's frugalincarolina@gmail.com. And I will put that um, on the screen, and it's always in my bio where you can um, leave questions, provide constructive criticism for this video, or if it's something that you want to see in the future about maybe other um, rebate um, based websites such as Rakuten or Fetch, and I can provide those videos for you. So I hope that this video has been so helpful. I want people to get the most out of making money with their everyday purchases, especially groceries. And again, the referral links, if you wanted to earn an extra $5 on top of the other cashback offers that you're able to find, the referral link, the referral code will be in the description box where you can click on, and you can earn an extra $5. And again, of course, I'll earn an extra 10 because I referred you to Ibotta, where you can make money on top of your additional cashback rebates. So on that note, if it's in God's will, I'll see you, or depending on the type of video that I post, you may hear from me next time. And until then, stay safe, stay frugal.